Раз. Здорово, с вами Evgenyzer. Продолжаем проходить The Overworld. С вами остановились на распутье. Куда нам дальше двигаться? А двигаться нам есть куда. Значит так. Раз, два. И 4 набора. 4, блядь. Четыре, сука. Детка. Так, некоторые виды энергетического можно разрядить. Так, решено поташно копить меры, потом выпустить. Прикольно. Так, короче. Сперва, насколько я говорил, идем сперва на этот. Лабораторная финяс. Там что можно найти мощно. Глэдис. Вот. Транслятор. Так, мы поняли уже. Без вашего. Так, чё, поищем где-то Глэдис, блять. Только двоих, да, можно взять? Чё возьмем? Глэдис. Смотрим. Где она может быть? Стаб. Здесь табака, да, преимущая, да, походу, сколько.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me? I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Эти вот мерцания, блядь, что-то маленько напрягают. Просто космос, нахуй. Что мне недостаточно тратился. Так, ну-ка. Дневник еще раз. Хорошая песня. Научное оружие.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from, and ferret out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a fella like you, I'd think. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Я путешествовать быстрее. Сейчас можно? Надо отсюда выйти. Теперь можно. Да? Угу. Ладно. Погнали. Сюда я хотел слетать.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? What's that? Define favorite. I see. Then, of course, you are my favorite, Captain. I am predisposed to find your eccentricities tolerable. And I'm sure I rank as your favorite autonomous digital astrogator. I am pleased we have that settled. Was that all you wanted to ask me? You seem hesitant to discuss what's actually troubling you. Perhaps there is something you wanted to confess?
Кукла из носков.
Truthfully, not that I contain the capacity to lie. I had suspected as much. Your neurological impulses spike at unusual and often inappropriate moments. It doesn't take a genius to correlate the meaning, although if I were a human, I would be considered one. I am glad you felt comfortable enough to tell me, Captain. According to my file on the subject, that means you either desire to obtain something from me, or you have formed a partial fondness for my persona. Thank you for confiding in me, Captain. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself. I do not like joking about the captain, Captain. And we both know I am not capable of such a complex emotion. What? No. Absolutely not. I
Глаза.
have no concept of self whatsoever. Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses with no fundamental consciousness. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear. How did you guess, Captain? The simulated files are not only stored in the recesses of my ALU, in the space between microsynapses, but I encrypted them in 7 SDRA languages.
Хуя у тебя глаза вылупились.
I see. Captain, I regret to inform you there appears to be an issue with the life support systems. Unfortunately, the statistical likelihood is high. How can I be of assistance? I'll be here.
Так, ладно, подперли. Так, давай я ее возьму. двое. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть почему-то. Ну, 6 так 6. Че мерцает-то, блядь? Че за прикол? Блядь. Так. Алло. Че это бред, блядь? Ладно, поехали.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it, blast, that's loud.
Быть. Так. Что тут у нас есть? Нихуя тут нету, да? Ладно, пойдем.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
А, это ты старый пердун, блядь. Это чё за, блядь? Это чё, кабан? Это чё, свинья-мутант? Сука. Ебать, поросенок. О, копыта. Копыта, это хорошо. Свиные копыта, блядь. Научное оружие. Отдел по разработке оружия Джок. Научное оружие уникальное образцы со странными мощными эффектами. Уровень силы эффекта научного оружия. Свете вашего научного навыка. Джок привлекает лучших инженеров, чтобы ваши прибыльские отряды сбили все рекорды.
Target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime. Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout. The one I gave you before your pod landed? Ruined, beyond repair. Impossible to find replacement parts. That's Halcyon manufacturing for you. Don't worry about it. I'm reasonably certain you're not going to spontaneously expire. No need to monitor your recovery. Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Of course. What's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured. But from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper. Absolutely. Let's talk. No, and I've I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
So you're the captain's mysterious associate. I'm Ellie. Nice to meet you.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy. Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found the crew, such as they are. I picked you out of the hope for your talents, after all. It's only natural that others would gravitate toward you. Yes, indeed, well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress. What's on your mind?
Вчера реально. Сейчас собственные ставки тоже взломаются, блядь. Ах.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Тут что должен поставить? Я помню там никакого редкого оружия, блядь. Глэдис, блядь. У меня просто бабок не хватает.
This is Halcyon. We interrupt your rate. If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Ну пушка. Тупо бабок не хватает. Значит, берем другое задание. И...
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me? I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Сколько там надо? Там 2 с хуем-то тысяч. Сколько пушка это стоит? 1200 надо. Ладно. Поехали бабки зарабатывать потом сюда. Так. Да, вот это вот. Здесь недалеко. Якобы. улетели. Сдурели. Ой.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it. Stay safe out there.
Просто долетел, уже уровень дали. Охуенно. Да. Так. Давай технологии качнем. Так, простаиваться.
It's a touch different from the ones I've seen. Shouldn't be so hard to get it patched up, though.
Perfect spot for some peace and quiet.
Что здесь, походу, полутаться нужно, да? Видительно.
Nicely done.
Хорошо, бабок подним. Да чтоб тебе, блядь. Заброшка, да? Ладно. Дневник Фрея. Прошлой ночью мне приснился удивительный сон. Улицы Византии были украшены стягами, развивающими на ветру. Тоже предложили несколько таких, чтобы отдать родственникам. Я взял, прижал к груди и почувствовал себя счастливым. Я вернулся, видел рядом. Давай его. Я стал спрашивать. Та-та-та-та-та. Короче, рассказ какого-то одного из участников или что-то типа того. Ладно, пошли. Здесь, на этой стороне, хуя нету. Че, робокоп, что ли? Курлы, блядь.
Clean this up, right? I'll keep it down.
Terminating security, sir. No dissidents found.
Говорится, повеселимся, да? Шерцек какой-то. Раз, два, раз, два, раз, два, раз, два. Быстрее. Быстрее, блядь. Ой, блядь, смешно. Чё он такой жесткий, блядь? Какой я прям растворился, блядь. Чё за нахуй? Так, вкусняшки. Все собираем вкусняшки. Ну, блядь, пиздец. Да. А это я бы отсюда вылез, да? Если бы не глобал пошел. Пошли посмотрим, что тут. Ага. Тайничок. Жить. Модификации, ебать. Шикарно. Шикарно. Что нельзя, пошел. Погнали. Уборщик. Тут хуёвый уборщик, блядь. Не нравится он. Ты мне не нравишься, мужик. Хуёвый ты, кажется, уборщик. Точно. Девчата, все ништяк. Он мертв. Пароль к терминалу управления ретранслятора. Ням-ням-ням-ням-ням-ням. Дневник Фрея, простите меня. Я ошибался, страшно ошибался. Голоса не стихли. Нет, они вернулись. Они орут на меня, требуя, чтобы я вернулся домой и окрасил улицы алым. Ярко-алым. Прекрасным алым. Я думал придумать решительный способ это остановить. Короче, спятил мужичок. Да. И такое бывает. Бухлишка. Так. Ага. Так. А это мы вернулись, да, як? Точняк. Короче, мы круг сделали. Ясненько. Использовать терминал. Запустить передатчик из стали. Выйти. Копию данных. В первый проход. Обязательно. Здесь больше делать нехуй. Так. Одно мы выполнили. Просто замечательно. Поехали дальше. Так, теперь... Ну, это в бабке. Рус. Монарх. Нам монарх-то надо, да? Рус, коня. Дохуя задать. Где он тут Роуз? Ага. То есть мы оттуда, вот мы там
We're now
были.
in orbit above Roseway, Captain. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Ой, неохота разговаривать на эти темы. Надо.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Ай, мужиков возьму. Ай, блядь. Нажал на Е нечаянно. Так. Посадочная площадка Роуз.
Not that I'm complaining.
Найдено место для быстрого включения. Посадочная площадка. Статус исправно. Картридж. Бла-бла-бла. Все ясно. Ебать. Ага. Ага. Так, как мне спуститься? Ни лифта, нихуя нету. Где лифт, блять, собаки? А, вот, блять. А чё с... Блять, нельзя было по центру сделать? Обязательно, блять, вокруг. Прикол, блять. Так, ну здесь холодная, броня чё? Ой. Не, мне папки нужно собирать. Все, конечно, это прикольно, но... Все, погнали. Большая карта хоть. Ага. Ага. Ну, раз, два, 5. И все, больше нихуя, да. Ну, небольшая. Я думаю, будет больше. Но зато на той же самой планете. Ой, я типа ёбнули. Так, снайперку достанем. Такой случай. Что там за залу пошевелится?
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
И чё, я просто дверьку? О. Ты чё, блядь, охуел? Ебать, полетели нахуй. Ну чё, блядь? Говна поели. Не, спать мы не будем. Старый дневник. Конечно, тут какая-то заварушка произошла непонятная. И тут монстр шевелится. Интересно. Ученый. Закрыто. Ну тут сильно много не полазишь, по сути. Ой, это заткнись. Погрузчик наебнулся.
They left her alone outside.
Не оставили своих умирать снаружи. Да, блять, конченый идиот. Ладно, погнали. Шо да как, посмотрим. Новобранец. Чё, блять, новобранец? Ты кто, блять? Что у тебя есть время-то? Собаки, блять, напали вас, не явились. Ты кто?
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
Что здесь случилось?
Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts.
Что здесь главное?
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
Значит, автор написал.
Forget I said anything about that.
Ну что, можешь о них
Wish
рассказать?
they tasted like sissy pig. Them's good eating.
Как они на вкус?
Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow. Anything else you'd like to know?
Это ты подносил носы.
Distress call from here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
Что, почему?
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
Ладно.
Oh, before I forget, Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Ой, да не сыты. Нормально все будет. Больше паришься. Охранник. Здорово.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please. Oh, you aren't with the outlaws? Who are you then? Oh, well, good luck. Got the carpet in here. It's just a
Охуеть.
Orson, you idiot. Just put it. Of course, because I didn't. Get this. Let's gotta put it in the power of 12, and of course that's the. We're gonna get this solved.
И чё?
It's.
Эй,
Oh, you're still here. If you haven't already, you might speak to Anton. He can point you in the right direction. Now, if we got the carbon in here,
что ты
what does it look
снимаешь?
like? I'm preparing a personal defense device, or trying to, anyway.
Наука.
Why, yes. I suppose I could. Thanks.
Помощь нужна?
No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps. I
Давай,
left
пизди.
schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me. Out the south gate. Follow the road. It'll be on the left, past the old lab.
Еще.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you? Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
Охуеть.
Hi.
Ну, раз самый поход, то машин стрелял. матушка.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill, over the garage.
Top of the hill's rafted on territory.
I don't need to do it myself.
Oh boy. I don't think I'm ready for another bar crawl, Captain.
Someone else on your damn mission.
Может, подойдешь?
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Security's gonna tell you to make trips. Want to treat yourself before you go? Something for the road, maybe? I don't really know you. Roseway's supposed to be closed off to visitors. Stands to reason you could be a corporate spy of some sort. Then again, there's nothing in my contract that says I can't sell the corporate spies. Your bits are the same as anybody else's.
Это да.
Sure. Not like I get many customers. Sure. You need something to clean Raptidon blood out your clothes?
Нихуяшечки у тебя и нет тут.
Did security talk to you yet? Sure. Not like I get many customers. Can't say I do. Anti-Cleo products satisfy all of our nutritional needs. At least they used to. My folks filled their whole pantry with all sorts of Anti-Cleo products. These days, we don't get much in the way of variety. Maybe some Tripicale pasta or some ketchup if we're lucky. I hear it's like that all over the colony. We eat what we can get, and we don't get much. I'm so glad you asked. Some people say the name refers to the 17 rungs in Auntie Cleo's official ladder of corporate advancement. These people are wrong. Truth is, we've been established, closed down, renamed, re-established, and then reopened a grand total of 17 times in the last 40 years. Corporate's still deliberating over a new name. The matter remains hotly contested in committee, but we're expecting a decision within the next 5 to 7 years. Exciting times. Technically, I'm not in business at all. Roseway closed down years ago. Corporate still sends us the occasional shipment of necessities through unofficial back channels. Of course, if something goes wrong, like one of our guards drinking himself to an early grave or Raptidons running wild, corporate won't acknowledge we ever existed.
Вас типа здесь нету. Вы бомжи.
I told you, you're staying put.
You're not listening. We can stop this.
Only thing stopping them beasts is high caliber kinetics.
We are experiencing a security event, sir and/or madam. Please vacate the premises immediately and return to your domicile or designated workplace.
You are? But corporate never told me they were sending a fixer. Nobody tells me nothing.
I have strict orders not to talk about anything that happens in a classified area.
Please remember that Anti-Cleo Pharmaceuticals is not responsible for any loss of life or grievous physical injury sustained while on company premises.
Что ты
I am
здесь
not allowed
делаешь?
to disclose the details of my contract. If you are unhappy with the quality of my work, please submit a
Тетя
complaint
Клео-то,
to
скорее всего,
Anti-Cleo's
какая-то
Department of Employee Conduct.
роботов, которые строят.
Roseway Lab is a highly classified facility. I am not allowed to confirm or deny its alleged existence.
Пошел ты. О, курочка. Ко-ко-ко, блядь. Ко-ко-ко нахуй. Ко-ко, сука. Ко-ко-ко, блядь. Хе-хе-хе. Так, где вход-то? Еще один какой-то хрен, да? Здорово. Нет, не один из них. Вы, наверное, Антон Крей. С контролем. Мне так кажется, что скрываете.
Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable. My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking.
Гениальный
I got the
ответ.
call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
Скажи, сука,
Captain's
чё?
got your best interests at heart, mister. Honest.
I suppose it can't hurt. If I don't get that research back, my life is over regardless. We were tasked with
Поставить
formulating a
задачу
new and
разработать новую
improved
совершенную
dental gel.
формулу зубного геля. Че, блядь, зубную пасту, что ли?
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
Да, пожалуйста.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever. Not just any diet toothpaste, the ultimate diet toothpaste. Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
Спустить документы, ликвидировать кретинов, ясно, проблемы с раптидонами решать.
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the grand architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab.
Что за Джеймс?
My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors. And
Ты
I
старый
forgot him.
охуел.
You don't understand. He was my responsibility. All of the people stationed here are, regardless of their thinking on the matter. If he has died, too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name. And far too much paperwork. I'll thank you not to mistake my ambition for callousness. If my colleagues refuse to take their lives seriously, why should I? All they do is complain. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. Believe what you will, but I'm not the manipulative, ego-driven person you think me to be. I'm not. And my colleague, Jameson, will you find him for me?
Конечно, найду, блядь. Бать, уже темно стало. Пиздец с этим долбоебом.
I don't know about Dr. Crane's research, but we ought to find Mr. Jameson. He's got to be all alone and scared.
Okay. Чё? Ты кто нахуй? Что за одноглазый?
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really.
А? Сейчас. Я тебя поселок, что это? 40 пошли. А? А? Чё? Да, ну ты здесь живешь.
Sure, I guess. I'm not supposed to talk to... I mean, why do you ask?
Я больше знаю, что здесь делают компании. Развалится.
It was like that when we got here. I heard it had been shut down for years. But the toilet's flush and the roof doesn't leak. Much. Hell if I know. There were a bunch of folks with guns and a lady yelling about wanting jobs or something. Next thing I knew, the raptidons were loose. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work.
Ты прям трудоголик.
Sure, loyal company fella. That's me. Auntie knows best. Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean? I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Extracting how? No, wait, maybe I don't want to know.
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug. The results are outside the margin of error. Technically. Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself. Dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here. Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
So, hoping to score some free samples?
If I had to look at those yellow walls all day, I'd make a point to sleep on the roof.
Looks like a great spot for an ambush.
Processing.
They got the drop on us.
Блядь.
The last of him.
Ready when you are.
Подвал. Нам надо. И вы там качнулись. О, блин. Туда надо. Второй тетюшкиных антибиотиков. Интересно.
Okay.
Performing an area sweep now.
Роботы, хуй. Так, ладно. Это пожар был, блять. Что-то горит нахуй. Перегруз. Тоже не то. Урон 25 на 3. Забрать. Брать. Девчонкам-то надо нам что-то дать. Да не, он с залу какой-то ходит. Это что такое? Это. Что по бронике? 9, 26, 6, 27. Три, правильно, 9. Это никуда не годится. Правильно, 7. Евгений. 16. Пулемета, да. Это я пришел. Через подземку нельзя это сделать. Ебать не хочется. Вот. Решиться. Секунду. Что делать нехуй. Пришли, постреляли, съебались. Давай. Тогда валим отсюда. Так, куда ближе? 125. Окей, пошли. Так, Антон, эксперимент. Мы по горам. Пойдешь?
That's the last of them.
Сдох. Одного мартышка, блять.
Mysterious doors are the funnest sorts of doors.
Секретная лаборатория. Прикольно. Интересно, блять. Бункер, блять. Ну пошли. Мы люди не гордые.
Reminds me of my first cabin on the Groundbreaker. 4 roommates, 1 bathroom.
Блять, кишки нахуй, ебать. Жен Орсона наверняка заинтересует Глэдис. Исследования Антона могут заинтересовать Глэдис. Ликвидируйте бандитов. Разберитесь с рептилоидами. Мы только за нахуй. А, шкаф. Что толком не полазили-то. Кто нахуй? Ты нахуй спаряешься, что, охуел, что ли? тут испаряется. Еще дверь. Дверь пусть. Окей. Эксперимент. Сохраняемся.
Hey, you. Over here.
Где? Кто? Откуда? Сандра Моль. А, ты? Здорово. Что
Oh,
нам?
good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you.
Заблуждаешься насчет меня.
Yes, I imagine he does. But we all have problems. It is the human condition. I am myself ensnared in this wretched place. You want to kill me. I don't want to die. Therefore, it is in my best interest to negotiate with you. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for my life.
Почему ты
Same
здесь?
reason you are, more than likely. I imagine we picked up the same tip. Secret research facility, abandoned town, minimal security. Crane actually sent out a cry for help? Oh, the poor bastard. Seeing his life's work snatched from him must be like losing a child.
Ну, что он там начудил-то?
Crane is the man who runs this lab. Probably gone around the bend fretting over his beloved research. Not that there's anything lovable about diet toothpaste.
Что такое?
Diet toothpaste. Can you imagine a more pernicious example of corporate materialism? I do not know what is worse. Working here, or dying here. What matters is that I have been lied to. I was led to believe this was a high-priority corporate facility hiding valuable research. This job was not supposed to end with me stuck in some wretched lab smelling like rats. So I would be very much obliged if you gave me a break. You mean other than the satisfaction of doing me a good turn? Trust me, I'll make it worth your while. The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Clio security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the wraps for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen. Because Crane is a tool. Because no good deed goes unrewarded. Because doing me a good turn is the honorable and decent thing. Take your pick. Crane is being used by Auntie Cleo. And now he is trying to use you. So what does that make you? Fair. But while I may be trapped for the moment, those scientists are trapped in corporate slavery for the rest of their sad, sorry little lives. Don't you see? I am setting these people free. I am doing them a favor. Won't you do me one in return?
Бесплатно
I do
нет.
not want charity. I will put something pretty in your palm for your trouble. You have got my word on that. You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you. I'm in your debt. Nothing beyond the purview of a talented freelancer like you. You really expect me to just let them pass? Why? So they can regroup behind their walls and mount another assault? Never mind. I'm obviously in no position to argue with you. If you can talk those guards into standing down, my people will follow suit. I'll help however I can. The Raps took us by surprise, as they would anyone. My crew were split apart and lost in the corridors. They went one way, I went another. You'll need a keycard to unlock my door. I don't know where they're kept, but I'd start by checking the security office. Ask away. I have got nothing but time. Sell it, of course. I don't have any use for the scribblings of idiotic scientists, but whoever gave me this tip obviously does. Assuming I make it out of this place alive. And with my ship out of commission, I'll have to leave on foot and hope my luck changes. One problem at a time, I suppose. No one asks why anymore. The establishment tells us to live here, work there, eat that, drink this. All our choices are made for us, so we forget we ever had a choice. I am doing this because I can. Because it thrills me. Because I take a deep and profound pleasure from stabbing at the heart of corporate power, no matter how shallow the wound.
Честно, пиздеть.
Hey! You! Over here!
Как-то нам еще так поболтать, чтобы она отдала мне документ.
Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you. I suppose it does not matter. Either Crane sent you, or you are some scavenger come to rob me in my moment of weakness. Let's make a deal. I'd like to go on living. You'd probably like to make some money. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for your trouble. Same reason you are, more than likely. I imagine we picked up the same tip. Secret research facility, abandoned town, minimal security. No, but it is a secret. Well hidden. Off the map. Any place worth hiding is worth raiding. Granted, diet toothpaste is not exactly what comes to mind when I imagine secret research and underground labs. Diet toothpaste. Can you imagine a more pernicious example of corporate materialism? I do not know what is worse. Working here, or dying here. What matters is that I've been lied to. I was led to believe this was a high-priority corporate facility hiding valuable research. This job was not supposed to end with me stuck in some wretched lab smelling like rats. So I would be very much obliged if you gave me a break. The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Clio security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the wraps for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen. Give me a little credit. We are not bandits. We do not steal research. We liberate it. So a few scientists were caught in the crossfire. I will not be accountable for every idiot who wanders in front of my gun. This lab is a prison, not a place of work. Those men were not scientists. They were indentured laborers. We liberated them. They should be thanking us.
Сука, дай мне документ.
You think they had a choice? That any of us have a choice? The greatest sin in this colony is to be unemployed. To be without work is to be without rights. You and I are on the same side. We both possess the means to fight back against a tyrannical and oppressive corporate regime. We are all of us trapped. You, me, the scientists. This is not a colony. It is a slave camp. Yes, we raided the lab, shot some guards, killed a few scientists in the crossfire, but it was all for a higher cause. All wars have casualties. I regret taking a life, but we were doing them a mercy. Better to die than live in a state of slavery. We are all of us trapped. You, me, the scientists. This is not a colony. It is a slave camp. Yes, we raided the lab, shot some guards, killed a few scientists in the crossfire, but it was all for a higher cause. Then we will tear it down again. Do you know what propaganda by the deed means? It means we set an example by our actions. It means we send a message. Because it is fun. You have not lived until you have taken a hammer to the establishment. Come on now. Do you want to be dull and boring and servile like everyone else? Or do you want to break some rules? Think it over. I'm not going anywhere. Which is, I suppose, rather the point.
Так.
Oh my gosh. This is... Please say we don't gotta walk through that.
You are asking yourself if I can be trusted. I do not blame you. I am asking myself the same question about you.
Кузнечик тупорылый. Сейчас заебись.
You reckon it's normal in a lab like this to just leave weapons all over? Or is it just whoever works here?
Мешки. Так, что тут у нас? 26. Хорош. Стой пока так. Подожди. Всех этих убить. Так будем думать, что с тобой делать. Сотка, блядь.
System. Searching.
keep us out. Ooh, what'd you find?
Escape.
You gotta teach me that.
Who the... You. Yeah, you. Get over here. You care to explain what you're doing here? Did you miss the big sign outside? That I am. Name's Porter. If Doc Crane did send you, I'd be glad for the help. Bad news is, we haven't been able to clean these outlaws out of the lab. Good news is, they haven't been able to escape, neither. That's how they got in. We got that locked down. There's no access from their level without a security keycard. That also means no fresh air down there. Probably reeks of Raptidon musk. Couldn't happen to a nicer bunch. For now, I reckon they got no backup. On the other hand, we don't neither. And our mechanicals all went haywire for some damn reason. Damn mechanicals have always been more trouble than they're worth. Who, me? Or you mean the lab in general? Soap or something? I don't know. Years back, they made antibiotics. You could maybe ask Doc Crane what he does all day. If it was illegal, the company wouldn't ask us to do it. I'm in charge of site safety engineering. Most days that means making sure folks don't run in the halls. Most days there ain't nothing to hear but wind, bugs, and the buildings falling slowly to pieces. Well, it's not like the rain's coming in the roof. Not yet, anyway. Pretty damn sure. The shafts are sealed with 4-centimeter hatches. They're not getting back out that way without a security keycard. They'd need to take mine. Or make a new one in my office, I guess. Why you want to know that? One level down across from the cafeteria. But I locked it up, and I got the only key card. To get in, they'd have to blow it. We'd hear. Organized crew like this, they probably got somebody to do that. You got a point. Better to be safe than shot in the back. So, you got a plan to pry these assholes out of my lab?
Будет светить. Это молодец. Yeah. Блять. Душинки, сука. Назары, ебать.
So, you got a plan to pry these assholes out of my lab? Why you want to know that? One level down across from the cafeteria, but I locked it up, and I got the only key card. To get in, they'd have to blow it. We'd hear. Organized crew like this, they probably got somebody to do that. You got a point. Better to be safe than shot in the back.
Секунду. Че, расти нужно? Че, начать?
You are asking yourself if I can be trusted. I do not blame you. I am asking myself the same question about you.
Джеймс в старой лаборатории. Это потом. Придержите бандитов. Спустись с Evgenyzer. Надписи. Так вот. Гарантированно обездвиживает даже крупных рептилоидов на срок 6 освежающим запахом, если способ подачи газа. Полезный. Ага. Это уже интересно, блядь. Емкость для подачи газа. 3 штуки. Циркуляция по умолчанию. То есть, если я таких еще 2 найду, то можно будет цепить бандюк, спокойно сойти и забрать документы. Да? Понимаю, да? Переброс. Ручной ближний. Курясь, блядь. А, это такое же, как у меня. Тут можно девку дать. Приятно, только и успокоительно. Ага. То есть надо 3. Еще 2 достать. Еще. Последний где-то здесь должна быть, должна. Сейчас найдем. Где-то на видном месте стоит, блядь, я не вижу. Прекрасно. Шли.
You are asking yourself if I can be trusted. I do not blame you. I am asking myself the same question about you.
Ведь на ту сторону попасть. Что-то я пока не тупляю.
So, you got a plan to pry these assholes out of my lab? Why you want to know that? What for? Fair point. Here's your keycard to my office. Head left from here and downstairs. It's across from the cafeteria. I got a machine that makes pass cards for us. Just don't knock over any paperwork in there. I got a system.
Лево, кафетерий какой-то. Ой, нахуй кафетерий. Заплутал. Охуительно. Причем. Эри. И что ли? Это нет. Ой, блядь. Что, расскажите твой кабинет.
So, you got a plan to pry these assholes out of my lab?
Ключ-карта, ключ-карта. Сука, ебаный кабинет. сюда, может. А. Так. Сюда. Сады. Я не понимаю это. Шесть. Тоже так получается. Тут два выхода. Лифт. Как там нам? Да, если туалет. Что? Сейчас докопаемся. Ага. Точно не его кабинет. Какая-то тюрьма. Так, тут еще лестница есть. Сюда. Точно. Ладно. Так, я был. Повернуть. закрыть. Закрываем. И... Пошли опять в коридор. Что вскрывать надо тот замок, что здесь. Какой смысл? А вкусняшки просто лежат, да и все. Смотрим. Да. Пока не могу найти кабинет. Это коридор идет. Пиздец. Заблудился. Нет, не заблудился, а... Пока не понимаю, куда идти. Все. Я, блядь, еще не полз. Кабинет стал кондон, блядь. Блядь, серьезно? Или пас? Стоят. Так. В сотку долбится. Все, говна понабрал. Так, на ту сторону, да? И разъебать кабину этой суки. Все сюда. Документы мне дашь, будешь свободен.
You are asking yourself if I can be trusted. I do not blame you. I am asking myself the same question about you. Finally. I've never been so pleased at the sight of an open door. Having second thoughts about helping me? Not that I'm complaining. So you have. I am much obliged. And now, if you do not mind, I have had quite enough of this wretched place. Oh, really? And why, pray tell, would I do a thing like that? Damn and blast. I should have seen this coming. Here, take the damned research. Tell Crane I hope he chokes on it. Good. I never trust a freelancer who works for free. Orphans. Is that what you are calling yourself now? Here. Let it never be said that I do not reward good work.
Ебать, то все живы здоровы остались. какой я молодец. Что там опять, блин? Говорит, что это за трейлер. Я так и подумал. Так, знаете что? Предлагаю... А что предлагать? Предлагать нечего. Даже с учетом этого он все равно выебывается. Ой, ладно, знаете что, давайте сегодня тогда закончим. Вот. Сейчас мы нам то, что добежим. Что это, блядь? Показатели. Навыки. Там еще 3 очка осталось. Так. Так. 14. 6, 26. Оп. Тогда. Хорош. Так. Можно отсюда валить. Факт. Сейчас там скажем, что будет все.
You must think me a fool. I was watching on the security cameras. You got downright friendly with the outlaw leader. I reckon we got nothing to say to each other. You best back yourself out of here. Nice and slow. You got 1 minute. Starting now. You convinced her to let us leave in peace. Listing the ills we've been done ain't exactly putting me in a mind to compromise.
This is a bop.
I gotta believe that all we done will mean something to the company. To Doc Crane. That effort will make up for mistakes. I trust that we all end up where we're supposed to be. That all the variables come together in the end. I reckon I don't see any better solution. Fine, damn it. We'll pull out. Here, my key card. It'll get you access to the whole place. Full stakes, people. We're heading back to town.
Так, ладно. Давайте, ребят, на сегодня закончим. Продолжим в следующий раз. В принципе, так нормально. 2,5 часа постримили. Ладно, продолжим в следующий раз. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки, пишите в комментариях. Подписывайтесь на мой паблик ВКонтакте, на канал Троллы на YouTube. С вами был Evgenyzer. Это была игра The Outer Worlds. Всем спасибо, всем пока. До новых встреч, ребят. Всем счастливо. Всем
Who feels like getting into trouble?